The jeweler. After a few days, a jeweler came to the king's court. He brought several precious stones and gems. The king liked a diamond. He gave it to the blind son and asked him to examine it. The blind son examined the diamond. He rubbed it between his palms several times. Then he said to the king, "Sir, the diamond is priceless, but it will be inauspicious for the one who wears it." The king asked, "Why do you say so?" The blind son replied, "Your Majesty, this diamond has taken the lives of at least 2 members of the jeweler's family." Hearing this, the jeweler felt ashamed of himself. He asked the king to forgive him. Then he left the court along with his gems and precious stones. A few days later, the old man came back. He repaid the coins he had borrowed. Then he asked the king for his sons. The king's justice. The blind sons came, and as the 3 were leaving, the king asked the old man, "I have seen your son's talents. What is yours?" The old man replied, "I can tell the reality of a man." The king asked, "Who am I?" "You are the son of a thief," replied the old man. The king was angry. He ordered the beheading of the old man and his 2 sons. As the story ended, Betal asked King Vikramaditya, "Was the king justified in ordering the execution? Speak up, or I will break your head into pieces." King Vikramaditya replied, "No, the act was unjustifiable. The king really was the son of a thief, but the old man is to be blamed too. He should have realized what he was saying." Betal said, "Your judgment is praiseworthy, but because you have spoken, I am going." Saying so, Betal flew away. King Vikramaditya drew his sword and went after Betal to catch him again. Princess Chandralekha. King Vikramaditya cautiously approached the peepal tree. The corpse was hanging upside down as usual. He took the corpse down. Placing it on his shoulder, he marched towards his kingdom. On the way, Betal the ghost said to him, "I am going to tell you another story. Listen to it carefully and answer my question wisely. Otherwise, I will break your head into pieces." So Betal began telling the story. There was a beautiful princess named Chandralekha in the kingdom of Magda. Many princes from far and wide wished to marry her, but to their disappointment, Chandralekha did not find none of them suitable. Days went by. Chandralekha's mother became worried. She was surprised that Chandralekha did not like even one of the suitors. One day, she asked Chandralekha, "Why have you rejected all the marriage proposals? Did you not like any of them? What qualities are you looking for in your future husband?" The suitors. Princess Chandralekha thought for a moment and then replied, "My husband should be strong and talented. He should also be courageous." Her mother said, "If this is so, then look for these qualities yourself in the princes who propose to you for marriage." Chandralekha replied, "Yes, mother, I will." Some days later, a prince named Virendra came and proposed to Chandralekha. She did not beat about the bush and asked, "What is your expertise?" Virendra replied, "I tell the fortunes of people, and I have never been proven wrong." Chandralekha told him to be their guest till she made up her mind. The prince was taken to the guest chamber of the palace. The next day, another prince by the name of Udayveer arrived in the palace. He too proposed to Chandralekha. She said to him, "If you wish to marry me, I would like to know what your skills are."
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.